Hi friends. So today I thought I will talk a little about Shreyas Iyer because he deserves a mention after what he has achieved over the period of time in his IPL stint. Now let's talk about this whole thing starting with the IPL auction. Shreyas Iyer comes to the auction just like Rishabh Pant, but both come in different circumstances. Rishabh Pant knows he's worth much more than what Delhi Capital would give him if they retain him, even though he's their captain. So he is very much wanted there, but he wants to have his career and his commercial interest in place. So he decides to come to the open auction, and Delhi Capital respects that and they allow him. Whereas Shreyas Iyer's case is just the opposite. A player and a captain who has delivered great result, the best possible result by winning them the IPL trophy last year. He is be told that he is not welcome there or he is not wanted there. That's what the message comes out of the report say. So he didn't have a choice. An IPL winning captain is not welcome as a captain or a player. So he has been put in the open auction. So just look at the stark difference between Rishabh Pant and Shreyas Iyer. Then both come. Rishabh Pant is again embraced by LSG with a fabulous and record-breaking amount of 27 crore. But Shreyas Iyer also is valued, if not by KKR, is valued by Punjab Kings. They paid 26.75 crore to fetch him and get him. And then their journey started in 2025. And when they are at the fag end of the journey, Rishabh's journey is over, and Shreyas has just one more step to go before the final. In the final, now they stand at the contrasting or the end of the spectrum in terms of their performance and their achievement and their impact. Rishabh Pant had a wretched IPL, just 269 runs, which is highly inflated considering he scored 118 in a completely irrelevant last game, by which time LSG had already been eliminated, and with that 118 not out, his average also gets inflated to 24 point something. It should have been much lesser, and the runs have been inflated, and his strike rate, which is supposed to be the best, is 133 point something, so which is abysmal with the kind of runs and the average he had. His captaincy was highly listless, it was not inspirational, he had lost his cool at many a time, he has done some bizarre decisions which resulted maybe in reversals. So out and out a forgettable experience in the first year as captain with a 27 crore tag for Rishabh Pant. Now contrast this with Shreyas Iyer. He comes to a new franchisee, new stadium, home stadium, new set of players, and with a little bit of emotional low after knowing that KKR has not welcomed him in spite of he delivering the IPL trophy. And what he does, he sets the world on fire, the IPL stage on fire with his performance in every aspect. That's where he has been fabulous. And no wonder he has landed up with 603 runs with an average of 50 plus, I think around 53, and then an incredible strike rate of 175.8. And there he has also delivered in some of the most pressure games, including the high pressure second qualifier yesterday where his 87 was worth 150 because it came of 41 deliveries, and it came with wickets falling all around him and chasing 200 plus runs against a side which has never lost while defending 200. That included a certain guy called Bumrah, and the way Shreyas played with a calm head, with composure, with precise planning, and without losing any temper or anything, it was fabulous. And before that, he captained an inexperienced team in the bowling also, with Marco Jensen not there, Chahal not being there in the most part of the playoffs, and he came yesterday directly after injury, so naturally he was rusty, and handling an inexperienced bowling attack also he was fabulous. In the batting, he has been backing his uncapped Indian players, not a single experienced player or Indian international player. He has been handling the exuberance and the talent, but inconsistency of Priyansh and Prabh Shimran, along with some of the inconsistent Australian players like Josh Inglis and Stoinis throughout this campaign, but he never lost trust in them. He gave them the confidence and they have delivered. So tremendous captaincy, tremendous batting and strike rate. So in my book, even though Surya Kumar Yadav is the player with the highest impact index, followed by Sai Sudarshan and Sunil Narayan, but in my books, the guy with highest impact should be Shreyas Iyer. and he has been absolutely awesome. And if you add the captaincy, he by far is the highest impact player. And there is a message now from him for the international games also, because considering in India we are so much obsessed with whoever is the superstar, whoever is the player who plays in both the all the formats, we just have a tendency to make him the captain. But I think it's time where selectors also keep a watch on Shreyas Iyer and look at his performance, not just this year, not just for Punjab Kings, but throughout his career, either for the time when he has been able to captain Mumbai or here in IPL, for all the three franchises he has captained, because he has achieved unparalleled and unprecedented success. He was the captain who took Delhi Capital to playoff after a gap of 7 years. He was the first captain to take Delhi Capitals to final in 2020. He was the captain who gave KKR an IPL title last year after a long gap. And he is the captain who has taken Punjab Kings to the final of IPL after 11 long years. So his pedigree, his performance, his credentials are already there, all in the open. So I think it's time for Indian national selectors to consider him for white ball captaincy in the future whenever there is a opening. And also there is a message to KKR. What were you thinking? What were you doing? What prompted you to give away such a captain who has delivered an IPL trophy to you, especially after you lost your management staff like Gautam Gambhir because of his duty as he's being selected to be the coach of Indian national team. In that case, you had no business to drop or to let go the other linchpin or the captain who was already a stable person to deliver you success, but you wanted to even disturb that further, and you allowed him to go in the name of restructuring and overhaul, and see where you have landed this year. So great work by Shreyas Iyer. He has let his bat and his captainship speak for himself, and he is a great addition to Punjab Kings. Punjab Kings had finally taken a great decision in taking him, and he's worth all the penny and even much more than the 26.75 crore which Punjab Kings paid for him. So salute and hats up to Shreyas Iyer. Who knows, if he goes one step forward and wins the IPL trophy tomorrow, he would have become as great a captain like Mahendra Singh Dhoni or Rohit Sharma or Gautam Gambhir in IPL history. And to his credit, Rohit Sharma and Dhoni have had the luxury of being retained and being kept like kings in their franchises for decades. So they knew the stadium, they knew their home ground, they knew their players, they knew whom to retain, whom not to retain. They knew their core team, they knew also the condition along with which they could play their team, and they were also had the security and confidence to be considered as demigods in their franchises, so which helped them to achieve the success of 5 IPL trophies. But Shreyas Iyer has been often going from one IPL franchise to another, and sometimes he has not got his wish fulfilled because he was first not even taken in the auction. So how could he decide whom to pick or whom to give a wish list? For example, this year Punjab Kings were not sure that they would be able to buy him. Somebody else could have bought him. So no way they could have had an open discussion with him before auction to take his wish list. So he had the problem, or he had the difficulty of managing with whatever team was given in most of the time, but he has delivered with them. He has got accustomed and acclimatized to the new franchise every time he had gone, and he has got used to the ground condition and whatever stadium he has been given, but he has delivered. So really kudos to him. He's, in my books, can be even considered a better captain or a bigger captain than some of the icons in IPL history if he achieves his success tomorrow. Thank you.